EA Sports coverage of the NFL takes us to the Valley of the Sun and State Farm Stadium here in Glendale. So this was the scene a moment ago. The Cardinals emerging from their tunnel, and we are ready for football as the Cards get set to match up with the Detroit Lions.
Matt Prater to kick off for Detroit.
The final weekend of the summer. Hope you're enjoying it wherever you are as we are off and running on EA Sports. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Here's the first carry for Kenyon Drake. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
2nd and 3 at the 32-yard line.
And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Finds the open target, Arnold.
Good for a Cardinal.
3rd down, turns to first with that 5-yard pickup.
That throw's not going to get them a whole lot, but that really didn't matter, did it? They got what they needed on that throw. Picked up the 1st down, and I'm going cliche here. Game of inches, partner.
Absolutely. And you talked to me a lot about opening drives, how key those are to set the tone. You kept the drive alive. 3rd down conversion here is big. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Shotgun now from Murray. And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes. They couldn't contain Deshaun Hand that time as he gets home for the sack. To try again after the sack. Murray. And a diving grab. I think he got that. Yes.
That's good.
That one a gain of 20 and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Running from the shotgun with Drake. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
Tackled by Jeff Okuda. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 43-yard line.
26 Mike, 26 Mike.
From the gun, Murray. And it's going to be another 1st down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 27-yard line. It's a pickup of 16 there, and it'll lead to a new set of downs. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. On 1st and goal, Drake. And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. Kenyon Drake, his 1st touchdown of the new season. And the Cardinals take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. And the Cardinals will go up 7-0.
Good. Makes the score Cardinals 7, Lions 0.
Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. And this carries into the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Stafford and the Lions now have it 1st and 10 at the 20. A first carry now. This is Johnson. Gets this to the 24 for a gain of 4.
Johnson, the ball carrier.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
They'll come up 2nd and 6 now from the 24. They'll run for the first time with DeAndre Swift. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 12 yards there and a first down.
Happy for the Detroit Lions to get DeAndre Swift in the second round. Felt bad for the young man because I thought he was the best running back in the draft, and he lasted until the second round. What's happened for him? Running backs, I hate to use the word devalued, but people aren't going to take them quite as high right now, and he's in that cycle. But I think the Lions have really benefited. This guy can cut, burst, run with power, and he can catch the ball out of the backfield. I really like him, and he was my #1 running back.
First down, and they go with Swift again. And he puts his head down and gets up to the 42 for a gain of about 6.
Buda Baker on the tackle.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 42-yard line.
Six yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Stafford going to give it to Swift. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
Partner, those are back-to-back 6-yard runs, and if they're going to continue to get those types of plays, shoot, you just keep running the same stuff, don't you?
Yeah, it was 1st and 10, then 2nd and 4. Now 1st and 10 again. A first carry now for Adrian Peterson. And he'll be brought down right at midfield after a gain of only a couple.
The stop made by Jordan.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old-school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. What's that, 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive. And like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it. From the 50, Stafford. Flush to his right. Completing it here to Marvin Jones. And they do finally get him, but he makes it all the way to the 6.
Oftentimes now, offenses aren't nearly as precise as days gone by. They just tell receivers, find an open patch of grass and let the quarterback find you. And that's exactly what they did on that play. First with the pass through the air, nice chunk of yardage there, and then additional pickup with his legs after the catch.
Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the Cardinals' 5-yard line.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Cardinals 7, Lions nothing.
And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. Give him right around 4 on the carry. We'll see if they want to keep pounding here on 3rd and goal. They'll run for it with Peterson. And he's going to take it in for a Lion touchdown.
Matt Prater
punching it in from a yard away. And the Lions are an extra point away from tying this thing up. His kick is right through.
Ties the game at 7. Matt Prater.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Taken about 7 yards deep. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up, now go to the ground game and surprise the defense a little bit?
I would anticipate the defense making some changes, but I wouldn't necessarily just absolutely go in the opposite direction. They're doing so well throwing the ball.
Yeah, why
I wouldn't change it up until they showed me a reason to do so.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4.
49.
From the gun, it's Drake. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
1st and 10 at the...
Here's Murray. He'll set up the screen to Drake. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. He gets it across the 50 and down to the 48. 15 yards that time, and the Cardinals move the chains.
They ran that one well, and not only did they pick up a nice chunk.
Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 46. This big Trey Flowers getting in there that time for the sack. After the sack on first down, Murray under pressure again, and down he goes again. Trey Flowers picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
Okay, let's go back a little bit and see if my schooling comes to the front. What's that old saying? Those who forget the lessons of history are doomed to repeat them. That's the same guy who's gotten back-to-back sacks. I think a double team may be in order.
26, Mike. 26, Mike.
Murray with a 3rd and long. Then he's got the completion to Hopkins. And he is going to have a Cardinals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. A real letdown defensively. That was 3rd and a bundle, but they allow the conversion. Murray now to throw. And he'll slice his way down to the 30 with a pickup of 7. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3.
Brings up...
Here's Murray. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 13-yard line.
Cardinals. 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
And we've got movement by one of the big boys up front for Arizona. Flag comes in. The full start backs him up 5, 1st and 15. Edmonds running out of the shotgun. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Jeff Okudah up from his quarterback spot to make the play.
Brings up 2nd and 15.
A play fake. Murray. They'll roll him out right. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
Maybe worse than the loss of yardage, they also lose the down. So now it's 3rd and long.
26, Mike.
Out of the gun, here's Murray. Forced out to his left. Murray has it knocked loose. Fumble. And this is scooped up by the Lions. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. You think about it, Charles, this is not a quarterback that's used to running the football a lot. In that time, he was loose with it, had it knocked free.
He always has to think to himself that there's always going to be traffic around because of what you just said. Not that elusive, not going to get into the open field very often. Remember, he's not Lamar Jackson, not Michael Vick back in the day. Always has to protect the football because there's always going to be people around.
Following the fumble recovery, Stafford. And that is intercepted. Or was it? Wait, they'll say no. No interception. He did not keep the feet in bounds, apparently. So that's just going to be an incompletion. At After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Now a carry for Swift. He'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 23.
Swift, the Lion ball carrier. Corey Peters.
Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game.
And it's 3rd down.
Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
He did his best to just get 4 out of that, but not enough. And now 4th down. On 4th down, the Lions trot out their new punter for 2020, Jack Fox. Back deep, Patrick Peterson. Fielded just inside the 20. It'll be a 51-yard punt that time. And the Cards will take over 1st and 10.
2-yard line.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. Tie ball game, still a little more than a minute to go in the half. The question, can they put something together here, try to take that lead into intermission?
I would have to think that would be the goal for sure. I don't think you sit on anything here. Here's your opportunity. Push it downfield. As you mentioned, it's a tie game. So minus a disaster on your part, you've got that in your back pocket. Go ahead and try and get some points and feel great going into the half.
The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already.
Big stop, G. Big stop. Let's go. 58.
Operating from the gun. Murray caught left side. Hopkins.
Murray's pass.
5 yards on the catch there. Brings up 2nd down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5. At the 50-yard line.
Here's Murray from midfield. And under the Lions' pressure, he's brought down. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Now that last sack puts Murray and the Cards in a tough spot, 3rd and long.
26 Mike.
And he's stopped at the 44. It's also a gain of 4. And now it's 4th down. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. And how about this, a fake? And this is caught, but he will not make the first down marker, and that'll be a turnover on downs. Call it a gain of 5, and the Lions will get the football back in terrific field position. On 1st and 10, Stafford. But when this ball's tipped and intercepted. Picked off by the Alabama man, Dre Kirkpatrick. And the return stops just a few yards shy of midfield. They'll spot the ball at the 47-yard line.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 47-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. A new life now following the late turnover. Maybe a chance for points here before the break.
Yeah, pretty nice situation they find themselves in because they're really maybe one completion away from giving their kicker a shot. And that gives them a chance to get some points up on the board.
Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their 2nd, as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. Throwing on 1st down is Murray. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. The Cardinals forced to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the 2nd quarter. So they had the big loss on that first down pass play and facing a second and long. From the gun, Murray. Got a man over the middle. It's Williams.
Murray's pass.
They get 14 back, but it leads now to a third down.
A gain of 14 yards. Brings up
Murray going to run play action with Drake and look to throw it. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Justin Coleman. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And you got to think, if this is anything other than just taking a knee, I'd be very surprised.
Yeah, they've got enough to talk about at the half. Why do anything else? Let's get out of there.
The final shot before the break, Stafford. They find some open field here, and they will score. It's a pick six for the Cardinals touchdown. Cardinals. Yes, the old tip drill works to perfection there.
You're bringing back great memories. Used to love that drill. And a lot of times in practice, you work on it, not just one tip, but multiple tips, just in case the ball stays in the air for a while, to have an awareness and the ability to go up and grab it, and then you want to get some blocking support and end up in the opposite end zone.
In that tip drill, what do you yell?
For us, it was Oski. Okay, Oski
different
was an
things for
interception.
different teams.
Different teams have different ways of doing it. I've heard bingo, jackpot. The worst I ever heard, though, was Frankenstein. You don't want it to be a three-syllable word.
Yeah.
You want to get it right down and go. Oski is really the preferred word.
Oski. On first down at Stafford. That's caught by the big tight end, T.J. Hockenson. And he takes it all the way down to the 3. It's a big play there for the Lions. 47 yards. From the gun, here's Stafford. Feeling the pressure here and taken down. A sack back at the 7. Chandler Jones, one of the best athletes to ever come out of Rochester, New York, in for the sack. Now from the 7, here's second and goal. From the gun, here's Swift. And he'll be stopped up after only a couple of yards as he gets it down to the 5. Defensively, I think they can smell a stop. Ball right around the 5 here, brings up third.
And I think what they've done is they put doubt in the minds of the offensive guys. What do we do? Because now you don't have a go-to play. Either side they pick, throwing it, running it, it won't be easy.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Byron Murphy. And he'll be stopped shy of the 15 at the 14-yard line on the return. So now he's equaled his interception total from a week ago. Remember, Charles, he had 3 last week.
And you know, all week long he vowed to take that number down. Told the guys on the team, don't worry, things are going to pick up. I've got this. But he is in a major league rut right now. Let's see if his teammates can pick him up along the way.
You're right. He talked about being cool, calm, collective, rebounding. Not rebounding right here.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
So after the incompletion on first, now second and 10. To throw again, Murray. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
A gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 2.
And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. Well, they only needed a small gain on 3rd down. They end up getting over 30 yards.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
On first down, Drake. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's second and a couple.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Operating from the gun, Murray. He's going to find his running back. It's complete.
Murray's pass.
And he is going to lose yardage here. So negative yardage, a loss of 3 on second down, and that leads to a tough 3rd down call. From the gun, Murray going right side here, and that's complete. is going to have a Cardinals first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. 18 on that one, and the Cardinals have a first down. And they'll get him down right about the 20. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
Makes the tackle. A gain of 2. Brings
now Murray off play action. Sliding out of the pocket. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Picked off inside the 10. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. A young quarterback, Charles, rolling to his right. I know he's right-handed, but is that one that maybe a veteran sticks in his pocket?
I think so, but you have to remember with young quarterbacks, it may take a few years before they get all the stuff out of them that they did earlier in their career or even in their college days when they were used to being dominant. In this case, the NFL veteran defense ended up winning the battle.
And maybe they were coming with a blitz that time, and it caused a jump.
I think if we saw it, you know that they saw it. Might have been a little discussion down there. Bad guys coming. Pick them up. Pick them up. And someone jumped.
From the end zone, Stafford. Catch is made by Hockenson, the tight end. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 20. First down for the Lions on a nice pickup of 18 yards.
And the Lions first down.
Out of the gun, Stafford. That's complete to DeAndre Swift out of the backfield. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6.
It's a pickup.
It'll be a gain of 6, and it'll be second down.
At the 26-yard line.
The shotgun snap for Stafford. That'll be taken in there by Kenny Galladay. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. Kenny Galladay, his third touchdown now on the year. And the Lions are an extra point away from tying this thing up. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14.
That ties the game at 14. Matt Prater.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Their own 25-yard line.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that, but he also told them, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're trying to score. I know we're being a little bit facetious here, but the bottom line is take care of the football, and everything else should flow from there.
Quick lesson, never ask the play-by-play guy a question.
Hey, you're my partner. I know you're right there with me.
Here's a throw right side, taken in by his tight end. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards. And 3 yards there takes him to the 45. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 45-yard line.
Shotgun now from Murray. And incomplete. By the way, I got to apologize because I just realized for about the last 4 or 5 plays, I'm eking over into your territory up here in the booth. My bad. I'm going to get back over to my spot.
Yeah, we're not talking about our on-air commentary. I mean, what is all this extra paper? I mean, this is unusual for you.
My bad.
Normally you run a really tight ship. What's going on here?
Just like that incomplete pass, I'm going to try to tighten things up here for this next play.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on 3rd down.
And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. On the return, here's Agnew. And that'll be a return of 12 following a very nice punt. And the Lions will take over.
First and 10. At their own
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown, and now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a biggest.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Devondre Campbell, the linebacker, picks him. So a dangerous pass over the middle into zone coverage, and it bit him hard.
And what's really difficult when you throw it in that direction and versus that zone, that means the linebackers have gotten to their spot, gotten their heads back around, and they can see the quarterback and everything in front of them. And they took big advantage of it, went the other direction, excellent blocking, and picked up a touchdown.
And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Lions take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. Stafford here coming off his pick 6. Open man, he's got him, the tight end Hockenson. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on first and 10. Operating from the gun, Stafford. He's going to get that to Swift underneath. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down.
Gain of 17 yards. First down, Lions.
From the gun, Stafford. He's got his tight end over the middle, T.J. Hockenson. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. 25 yards that time. Stafford looks to throw again. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. The wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now second down.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
On second and 10, Stafford. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. DeAndre Swift, the intended receiver that time. And that'll make it third down. An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
Stafford with a play fake to Swift, and he'll set to throw. This is caught. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. A 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Lions are an extra point away from tying this thing up. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And an important one that is, as we are all tied now early in this 4th quarter. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21-all the score as the kick's away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this 4th quarter to try to grab that lead back. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
And a lot of times these plays, they either go for nothing or they go for big yardage. And here, they got to the outside, turned it upfield, and ended up getting a nice little gain out of it.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. From the gun, Murray. Eluding the pressure right. He'll try and run it. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. 8 yards that time. Able to take off, and the result is a first down.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Throwing now is Murray. He'll set up the screen to Drake. Not much there, only a yard.
So many things have to come together just right for a screen pass to break for big yardage. The blocking, the timing of the pass to the runner, everything has to fit together just right. But on that play, the defense was able to disrupt things and hold it to a short gain.
Throwing again on second down. Murray. And his throw is incomplete. Christian Kirk, the man he was looking for. And that takes us from second to third down.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
The Cardinals on third down. They're at 50%, 4 for 8. This is 3rd and 9. Out of the gun, here's Murray. This one caught by Isabella. And he is going to have a Cardinals first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
For a Cardinals. 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
On first down, it's Drake. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Play action. Now it's Murray. He'll buy some time right. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. He's got his man. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. DeAndre Hopkins, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Cardinals have broken the tie. And it's no good. Well, that could be a critical miss here in a 1-score game in the 4th.
St. Gonzalez to kick off for Arizona.
And the Lions are able to cover this one up. Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of an anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game.
And he's taken down, trying to do a little too much, getting outside of the pocket, and it results in a sack. That was Patrick Peterson from his cornerback spot, whirling in for the sack. 2nd and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack. They run out of the gun with Swift. And he'll get it across midfield and down into Cardinal territory.
He's across midfield to the 49-yard line. It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes. And we've got a 1-score game. So the Lions in possession of the football as we welcome you back. They face a critical 3rd down now, needing a score here in the late going. They'll fake it. Now Stafford. And that is incomplete.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well. Incomplete.
So down 6, and they know they need this one on 4th down. They snap it to Stafford. And no, it's incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And this defense will take over right near midfield at the 49-yard line. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see them take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a first down and make them use up all their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand. That's a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on him before he could get much out of it.
So 2nd and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here. Here's Murray from midfield. That ball complete to Isabella. And all the way down to the 7-yard line. A big-time play there by the Cardinals. 43 yards.
Goal at the 7-yard line.
Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's first and goal just outside the 5.
Here I come again. Here I come again. Check, check. 40's mark. 40's the mark. 40's the mark. We got to get the ball. See, get the ball right here. Let's go.
Murray to give. This is Drake. And the Cardinals are going to be set up with a first and goal. He couldn't quite reach the chalk, but they'll have it at the 1-yard line. A nice pickup of 6 there to get him closer to the end zone, and it'll be second and goal. Second and goal from the 1. Murray going to run play action with Drake and look to throw it. And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown.
Touchdown.
A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to a second and sometimes third progression. That was a nice play.
35. Lions.
Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Lions take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned it to 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds, because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but if they make them out of bounds, that does you no good.
From the 50 at Stafford. The Cards get to him here. He's brought down for a sack. And the Lions quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go in the football game. After the sack, Stafford and the Lions come up on a 3rd and long situation. Now a play fake it at Stafford. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. That'll be incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining.
Marvin Jones, incomplete. It's 4th down.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Here we go on 4th. Stafford. That's going to be caught by Richardson. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a 1st down.
1st down, Lions.
Ready up. 59.
And now a first chance for the backup here to throw. And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock. He was looking for Paul Richardson there, but it'll be 2nd down.
Incomplete. He was defended by Patrick Peterson.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. He goes full extension, and he's got it.
Today's final score.
Charles, we saw a lot of points go up in this one. Certainly defensively, stuff that they can look at on film, don't you think?
No doubt about it, and they've got to go back and check where the errors are, how they're going to fix them, and continue to get better at what they do. But they also need a little adjustment with their confidence. To give up that many points, even if you win a game, that can hurt you.
So for the Cards, they're into the win column now as they move to 1-2 on the young season. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Carolina Panthers. Meanwhile, for Detroit,